Hi, kindergarten friends. Mrs. Norton here. Missing you guys like crazy. Hopefully, you got out and got a little sunshine and you're staying safe and happy with your families. Today, my focus is going to be on teen numbers because one of our goals for this quarter is to start working on looking at what makes a teen number. So, it's a group of 10 and some more. So I have some games that I'll be sending to you that you can either print off or look at and make yourself to practice learning teen numbers. So let's get started with our first game. I'm going to teach you all of these games today, and then what you can do is decide which one you like the best and use that one. Please don't use them all. Don't stress yourselves out. Just enjoy it. Okay? All right, here we go. So the first game I'm going to teach you about is called Spin, Count, and Add. The idea of teen numbers, like the number 14, is that it's a group of 10 and 4 more. This isn't a 1 out front. It's a group of 10 and 4 more. 11 would be a group of 10 and, yep, you guessed it, 1 more. 17 would be a group of 10 and 7 more. 13 would be a group of 10 and 3 more. So this game helps reinforce that. And so what you have is you have two spinners right here. The first spinner has all groups of 10 because all teen numbers start with a group of 10. And then you add some more. So if you look down below, I went ahead and I started some problems as examples. I spun my first spinner, and this is just like the paperclip one where you can put a paperclip down or you could toss a penny on it or however it works best for you. The idea, though, is a paperclip. You spin it with a pencil, holding it down, and it gives you a number. And so the first one is going to be a 10. So the first one I spun a 10, and then I spun 2 more. So I can say 10, 11, 12, because 10 plus 2 more equals 12. I spun again. Guess what I got the first time? I got a 10, because it's a teen number. So I got 10 plus 4 more equals 14. If I need to check, I can go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 10 and 4 more. I can spin it again. And you don't even need to do this. You could just have mom tell you about it. I'm going to spin a 10 plus some more. Ooh, I think I'm going to get that 5 over there. I spun a 5 on that one. 10 plus 5 more equals, and you're probably all screaming it out, 15, Mrs. Norton. You're right, it is 15. Awesome job, you guys. It's 15. So that's your first game. And I'm going to send it to you in an email, and it's a PDF, and you can just print it off. So that is spin, count, and add. The next one, play, build games, is simply a game board, and you can do this at home or you can print it out. And it says start, you roll a dice, you count that many spots, you see what number you're on. Ooh, I landed on 19, and I'm going to build 19 of something. I could count out 19 Cheerios. I could count out 19 Legos. I could build, it's sort of like our Build a City, but it's just in a game format. And then if you do know the number, so you should be able to recognize that that's a 19. One common mistake that I hear children doing is they call it 90 or 20 or 30 or 40. Make sure you hear that teen at the end, 14. And that's okay. That's something that we'll practice. So I sent you a bunch of boards. I sent you a unicorn board. I sent you a race car board and a basketball board. So you can choose which one you want and print one of those off if that works for you. The next game is super similar to the other ones. It's roll and build. So you roll a dice. You start on the start. You roll a dice. So I got 3. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll look at that number. I'll say, it looks like a 14. It's 10. And then I color in 4 more. And you can just slide this into that dry erase one you got. So 10 and 4 more makes 14. If I get it, we do like a little star or a placeholder there. And I can go on to my next turn. So you would do that all the way around here to do that. Awesome. So we talked about spin and count, play and build, and roll and build. The next one is one that we still need a lot of review on, and that's subtraction. And so what I sent you was just this little mat to practice. It's got a 10 frame on it. That's what we call this because it's 5 and 5 make 10. And the idea is you could choose a number, you could make up your own story problem, you could roll dice. And so the idea is that you're going to put so many in here. Now, if you roll dice, you always start with a larger number with subtraction. And so say that I rolled a 6 and a 4. So I would color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would write my 6. I've got 6 and I rolled another 4. So I'll take, remember subtraction, that minus means take away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we don't erase them because we don't want to forget how many we started with. And I see there are 2 not crossed off. So if I have 6 and I take 4 away, I'll have 2 left. Remember, that picture helps so much, friends. So I sent you this board, and you can practice some subtraction on this by sliding it into your little cover there. All right. Last but not least, I'm flying through these. You can rewatch it if you need to. So we did spin and count. We did the game boards for teen numbers. Roll and build it. Subtraction. And even if you want to, if you have Play-Doh at home, you could build that many and smash them. That's sort of the point of this game of subtraction smash. That's the fun part of it. Last thing I talked about was outside math. And Cecilia and I went outside and we collected a ton of rocks and pine cones. And I'm sure you have similar things by you. And so you could even do leaves or anything else you find outside. So what we did is we went outside and we wrote some numbers on the sidewalk. And I will show them to you really quick so that you can see what they look like. And I wrote some in order and some not in order. So here's what our numbers look like on our sidewalk, if you can see them. And if it starts to get colder out, you can do this inside too. And so what we did is we did 10 pine cones and 4 rocks make 14. 10 rocks and 1 pine cone makes 11. So that's a fun way to do it outside. You could also build the numbers. So you could use 14 pine cones to build the number 14, 11 rocks to build the number 11. However it works for you. Just enjoy those teen numbers today. All right. I'll be sending you more throughout the week. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're staying strong. And do whatever works best for your family. We're here to support you. All right, take care. Much love, Mrs. Norton. Signing off.